Europe. It's the dream destination that's been on your bucket list forever. The Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, the canals of Venice. But here's the catch. Europe has a reputation for being outrageously expensive. Luxury hotels, pricey restaurants, and those eye-watering entrance fees can make your dream trip feel financially impossible. But what if I told you there's a way to explore Europe for just $30 a day? Yes, you heard that right. $30. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make it happen. From where you sleep and what you eat to how you move around and the secret tricks that can stretch your budget even further. So grab your backpack and let's dive in. Breaking down the budget. First, let's talk numbers. $30 a day equals roughly 27 euros, and to make this work, you need to be strategic about dividing that money. Think of your daily budget in three main categories: accommodation, food, and transportation. The golden rule? About $10 for where you sleep, $10 for what you eat, and $10 for everything else, including transport and activities. It sounds tight, but trust me, thousands of backpackers do this every single year and have the time of their lives. The secret isn't about depriving yourself. It's about traveling smarter, not harder. Accommodation on a shoestring. Let's start with where you'll rest your head at night. Accommodation is usually the biggest expense for travelers, but it doesn't have to be. Across Europe, hostels offer dormitory beds for incredibly affordable prices. In Eastern European cities like Krakow, Budapest, and Sofia, you can find hostel beds starting from as low as 7 to 10 euros per night. Even in more expensive Western European cities, budget hostels rarely exceed 15 to 20 euros if you book in advance. But hostels aren't your only option. Couchsurfing is a game changer for budget travelers. This platform connects you with locals who offer free accommodation, usually a couch or spare room in their home. Not only do you save money, but you also get insider tips from people who actually live there. They'll tell you where to eat, what to see, and how to avoid tourist traps. It's authentic travel at its finest. If you're traveling through smaller towns, look for family-run pensions or guest houses that often include breakfast in the price, giving you even more value for your money. Eating like a local. Now let's talk food, because nobody wants to travel Europe on an empty stomach. The trick to eating well on a budget is simple. Forget fancy restaurants and embrace street food, bakeries, and supermarkets. Europe's bakery culture is a budget traveler's paradise. In Paris, you can grab a fresh baguette for €1. In Naples, a slice of authentic pizza al taglio costs around €2. In Berlin, a filling Turkish kebab runs about €3. These aren't just cheap options. They're delicious, authentic, and exactly what locals eat every day. Supermarkets are your secret weapon. Pick up fresh bread, cheese, fruit, and cold cuts for a picnic lunch that costs a fraction of restaurant prices. Many hostels have shared kitchens where you can cook at least one meal a day, saving you even more money. In Eastern Europe especially, you can eat hearty, satisfying meals at local cafeterias and markets for under €5. If you're loving these budget travel tips, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got tons more money-saving travel hacks coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. Transportation that won't break the bank. Transportation is where many travelers blow their budget without even realizing it. Taxis are convenient, but they're budget killers. Instead, embrace Europe's excellent public transportation systems. Most cities offer day passes or multi-day transport cards that give you unlimited access to buses, trams, and metros at a fraction of the cost of individual tickets. For longer distances between cities, Flixbus and regional trains are your best friends. Flixbus operates over 3,000 destinations across more than 40 European countries, offering incredibly cheap tickets, especially if you book in advance. We're talking buses from Prague to Vienna for as low as $9. You can find and compare these routes easily on platforms like Omio, which aggregates tickets from multiple bus and train operators. Some routes can be as cheap as $5 if you book early enough. Here's a pro tip that saves you accommodation costs too. Take overnight buses or trains. A night bus from Budapest to Zagreb might cost around $15, but think about it. That's your transportation and your accommodation for the night rolled into one. The best budget-friendly destinations. Not all European destinations are created equal when it comes to budget travel. Western Europe, particularly cities like Paris, London, and Amsterdam, can stretch your budget thin. But Eastern and Southern Europe? That's where the magic happens. Poland offers incredible value with beautiful historic cities like Krakow and Gdansk, hearty traditional food, and daily budgets starting around 35 to 60 euros if you're not being ultra-frugal. Hungary, especially Budapest, gives you stunning architecture, thermal baths, and vibrant nightlife at prices that won't make you cry. Portugal is one of Western Europe's most affordable countries, with gorgeous coastlines, charming cities like Porto and Lisbon, and excellent food that doesn't require a second mortgage. And then there's Albania and the Balkans, which remain some of Europe's best-kept secrets with pristine beaches, dramatic mountains, and daily costs as low as 30 to 55 euros. In these regions, your $30 a day budget isn't just possible, it's comfortable. Money-saving hacks that actually work. Now let me share some insider tricks that'll make your $30 go even further. First, walk whenever possible. European cities are incredibly compact and pedestrian-friendly. You'll see more, experience more, and save money on transportation. Second, take advantage of free museum days. Cities like Paris, Madrid, Berlin, Vienna, and Rome offer free entrance to major museums on specific days, usually the first Sunday of each month. Third, carry a refillable water bottle. Most European countries have safe drinking water, and public fountains are everywhere. Why spend 2 euros on bottled water multiple times a day when you can refill for free? Fourth, cook at least one meal daily in your hostel kitchen. Even just making breakfast saves you 5 to 7 euros every single day. So yes, Europe absolutely can be done on $30 a day. It requires planning, flexibility, and a willingness to travel like a local rather than a tourist. You'll sleep in hostels instead of hotels. You'll eat fresh market food instead of sit-down restaurants. This isn't about suffering or missing out. It's about experiencing more with what you spend. Which European city would you visit first on your $30 a day adventure? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, the world is waiting for you. You just need to take that first step. Safe travels, budget explorers.